at all?
I'm alright, mate. I didn't need myself.
Yeah.
I don't think you can choose that.
Two under par for the 15 T, and then 6 over.
The second shot is a green.
That is not the reason to stop. I want to found with half-naked convict. Fair ball.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're well. We'll take a share of answer questions, please, with mics on the side of the room. Let the bar go towards the end for 10:30 p.m. on Saturday evening. Please just bear in mind it's a Sunday and bar go in a busy room. We'll start with PLP, please. In the room. Yep.
Hello, Pep. Nice to see you again. Hope you had a happy Easter. If I can start with injuries updates, please, if I may. Ruben actually got injured in this reverse fixture, didn't he? How's he doing?
He's getting better, but he's not ready for Sunday.
Do you have a time frame? No. John Stones, calf. I know he was on the subs bench. Is he ready for minutes? He was out again, wasn't he, last time?
Today maybe we'll do partial training. We'll see.
And Matteo?
Kovacic?
Kovacic, sorry,
yeah,
yes.
it's fine.
And Josko, I know it's probably a little bit longer for him, but just how is he doing?
He's getting better too, but still is not close.
Great. Thank you for that. April, historically, has been really good for you and Manchester City, certainly in terms of points. I make it you've won 28 of the last 31 in the Premier League in the month of April, 2.5 points on average a game. So is it possible to describe what, if anything, changes in this month that is so markedly different than the other months?
Hopefully we can do a lot of points. That's the situation that we are in the Premier League, so we need to do all of them. Otherwise, we will not give us a chance to try it until the end. So we need to do a lot of points. We were not consistent enough, and during the season we dropped points that we should take it, and that's why we're in the position that now we cannot do it differently.
Hi, Pep. Just on that, does April bring anything more out of you? Do you feel more excitement when this time of the year comes around in the season?
No, I have a lot of yellow cards. That means how excited I am. So no, not just for April. During the season, I had a good energy. I have still like good energy.
And Arsenal are top play in the early kick-off tomorrow. In this time of the season, does playing before another team who's challenging could make any difference?
We have to do our games. So playing before or later. Now remaining few games for the Premier League, so you have to win every single game.
Hi, Pep. Pep Lijnders said after the Liverpool game that every good story comes to an end and that he hopes Bernardo Silva has a good farewell. Has Bernardo told you that he's leaving?
I don't know. I'm so grumpy with Bernardo because a month ago I said, "You take a decision. I had to be the first to tell me," and didn't say to me anything yet. So I think the proper one must be Bernardo. I don't know how to already decide, to be honest, because I said joking. So tell me, I deserve, but didn't tell me. So I don't know what's going on. So
no player has played more for you than Bernardo Silva. What has made him so special?
Again, so he's really good in all departments. So play a lot of games because we have been 9 years together, no injuries, never. I would say he's outside and he's playing different positions. He's so smart and read every moment what the action, the game require. So that's why, when you play a lot of games, it's because give us a lot of trust and confidence what is going to perform.
Can I just ask about Bernardo's different positions? There was a game at Chelsea in 2021 where you won 1-0, Jesus scored. I think it might have been the first time Silva played alongside Rodri. And obviously you'd sort of sign him as a winger from Monaco. Can you talk about his sort of progression positionally over the years?
No, it's not about the progression. There are players that. So one of the dreams I think as a manager, every player could play except the keeper in all the positions. That means you understand the game. You have a physicality to adapt in many positions, and especially intelligence to play in the positions. And of course, a winger in the year of the treble, the decisive part of the season, play as a winger all the time. And attacking midfielder can play, but it's not a player like I would say a lot of goals or runners in behind, but he's intelligent to read the tempos of the game. And I like when he's involved in all the process, especially in the first part of the pitch. And maybe he goes old, and normally when you get old, you go back and back and back positions. But yeah, as a player can play in everywhere because he's so smart. The biggest detail of Bernie is he's so intelligent, so smart, reading what is going on, what you have to do. And not all of them have this ability. The other players have another complete ability, much better than Bernie, but in these terms, that's why intelligent players I like to play in the middle, because read what's going on or what's happening.
But I think when you did drop him further back for the first time, it was a bit of a surprise to people, because obviously we were all used to seeing him higher up the pitch. What is it about him that you felt that he could excel in
the training
that role?
sessions? You've seen the trainings and you see you need more touches or more control or whatever decision. I don't remember that was the first time. 2021? 21, I don't remember, it's a long time ago. So, but I during the training sessions, the ability or capabilities that they can do, they move. I said, okay, that guy for what can adapt in that position, and that's why we try.
Pep, is Bernardo the perfect captain? He seems like a natural leader.
The best decision I made this season.
How does he compare to some of the other captains that
have
you've
been
worked
good
with?
too. The previous ones have been good too. Don't tell me this is better than the other ones. So because everyone is everyone, but everyone captain is simple. You think the team comes first, Sometimes the politicians say something like that. No, the country comes first, and after never comes first. So in Bernardo, it's what it is. So, and most of the captains I had always you have to think what is the team require, and not all of them can be possible. But normally it happen when in the good moments everyone the team comes first. But in the bad moments is when you have to be, you know.
How much
When it's
credit?
against you personally, you know, in terms of playing, or in terms of something like that, and you put the team or the club, organization first, and not all of them is able to do that.
So how much credit does he take then for being the leader in this season, where there have been some difficult moments, and yet you have a trophy in the cabinet, you're in the semi-finals of
Last
another one?
season was the biggest example. What I've said last season was the toughest one. I don't understand why, or the reason why everybody knows it, and always was there. And, leading by example, because always is playing, always is training good, and that was.
Pep, sorry, another one on Bernardo. You know how good he is. Obviously, you've spoken a lot on how good he is. We all know how good he is. We've seen him over this last sort of 9 years. But he never really seems to be mentioned in
Honestly,
the kind
it
of...
looks a farewell press conference from Berlin. Didn't tell me what it looks like.
He never really seems to get mentioned in the kind of mix when it comes to individual awards. Is he underrated because he puts the... Is he underrated, and is that because he kind of puts the team first, like you were saying?
No, because the way, you know, is not the tallest one, is not the most dressed one. The dressed one is not, I don't know, make 50 goals a season, don't make it 50 assists a season. You know, it's this type of players that everyone spotlights and everybody talk about. But always that's what I think, my point of view. From 9 years, I know him quite well, what the team requires. And for the managers, so it's maybe I've been with another managers, all the managers would say, I'm pretty sure that the same I'm saying. How much, the manager can love him because always is thinking, is incredibly competitive, have a fire inside, always. In the toughest moment, biggest stages, is always there. Because I said many times, so in the big games, it's not about playing good or playing bad. It's being there, be yourself. I'm not afraid of. And Bernie, all these attributes had since the day one he arrived from Monaco. So it has been an incredible sign for us. Incredible love, honestly, because I love this club amazingly. So I would love he could stay and finish his career here. But I don't know. He's going to decide when he's going to decide. Announce to the club. I think announce all of you, the media, the fans, and everyone. This is his decision. But have been an incredible sign. So the numbers and the minutes and the titles and especially that in bad moments. So I justify and I define the players in the bad moments when everything is difficult. How always may I step up and say I'm here to help.
Standing by there for 10:30 p.m. on Saturday evening. Start with Jamie.
Hi, Pep. Rayan Shirky is an interesting character. The last game he put on